Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, solo leveling a rise will be the topic. On today's video, urgent essence codes. I'll explain everything in a moment. And the second topic will be pretty much the only useless event in solo leveling a rise. The most disappointing event in my eyes. I was really hyped about that event, but at the end of the day, it was pure disappointment, and it can in a way ruin your account if you're not careful. So I definitely want to highlight that event, and hopefully the developers will watch it and listen, because definitely that event should be improved. But first, let me start with the codes. So massive shout out to every single one of you who is supporting me. 350 supporters, 50 more to go, and we are at 400. Massive shout out to my top latest supporters, and my massive shout out to my top supporters that I cannot show you currently, because here I just wanted to be transparent and show you I use 50 codes right now, and this is the list of the codes. Again, I will put it as a description below and as a pinned comment. Who is the fastest you're gonna get it? And everyone who already got the essence code for me, you won't be able to use this one, okay? I believe this is fair, because like this, also the people who want to support me, who are watching me or don't want to bother with this type of stuff, you also deserve the codes here. So yeah, that's how it goes. I will put the codes, get it. This is 1000 free essence. Everyone from supporters who maybe still didn't get the code, you're gonna get it, no worries. And also from the Discord, the giveaways are really soon to be concluded. So I have a bunch of more codes left, so you don't have to worry about a thing. Okay, let me close this now. Make sure to support me again. I have plenty more codes, and that's a guaranteed code, and again that will help me so freaking much, and it's just like 2 clicks for you guys. Anyways, the most disappointing event in the game, and why? In my eyes, May's salvage project, the artifact salvage, is the fail. Definitely it should be revamped, and I will talk about certain things about the salvage point. You need to be careful so you don't accidentally, like, you can select, check it out, and you forget to unselect it, and you can delete one of your important artifacts. So I definitely recommend using lock, I don't know how to say it, but just make sure most important artifacts that you lock it, so you don't do any type of mistakes, so you don't accidentally delete it. And when you're deleting like the highest level artifact, you're gonna get a pretty decent amount. Yes, even the lower rarities, you're gonna get the same amount of the fragments, right? And you're gonna use those fragments to exchange stuff in the shop, which is okay, which is nice. In theory, it sounded really good, but this is where problem starts. This is not worth doing, except for the artifacts you know you won't use, like literally never, okay? But overall, this is not worth doing, because first of all, new artifacts are super expensive, and they're not worth getting from the shop, because you can now grind them pretty decent amount of number in easy and especially normal stage of Workshop of Brilliant Light. So salvaging your artifacts to get these artifacts is massive risk and not worth it, especially now, because you're getting random stats, okay? So you could get extremely shafted, and you could salvage some artifacts you will actually need in future, or who knows. In my eyes, the only thing that's actually worth getting is Workshop of Brilliant Light invitation. Like this, you can maximize the amount of gears you're gonna get, and it's definitely more worth it than getting this stuff. Now, what's the problem with this event? First of all, it's not the worst event that I ever saw in my life, not at all. But since we want to get perfection with solo leveling a rise, I really need to say this. Like, this gives you so little artifact enhancement chip too. So for example, you salvage your +20 artifact where you used a crazy amount of artifact enhancement chips too, right? And I hope that we're gonna get most of it back, or at least 50% back. But this is too expensive. Getting this artifact enhancement chips, like, it's too expensive, and you won't get a lot. You will get the amount, like, to level up a little bit your 1 gear artifact, and that's it. Even though you salvage like crazy amount, you won't get a lot from this, from my experience, okay? Everything else is whatever. When you need it, you're gonna buy it. Too expensive for only 10 Powder of Blessing, 1670, too expensive. No one will do this. Like, this event in theory was amazing, but in practical, really bad. Really bad, because for what you salvaged and how expensive it was to get the artifact to +20, have in mind, you're using a lot of coins, you're using a lot of artifact enhancement chip 1 and 2 especially, bro, because 2 is super hard to get overall, plus it's super hard to get the artifact to +20, and these days, if you're in endgame, +15 is okay, but you wanna get that +20. And from this shop, like, why is this so expensive? Too expensive. Like, you're salvaging +20 artifact just to buy 20 freaking rune fragments. Like, event is useless. Like, harshly said, disappointing and useless. I need to say this, definitely related to the artifacts. If they wanna keep that price, and if they want we gamble with salvaging our beautiful +20 artifacts, they need to put here the legendary ones, and even then it won't be worth buying, by the way, or they need to lower the price tremendously. But still, I believe that wouldn't be fair to the rarity of these artifacts. The only good thing, like I said, is this ticket, and that's it. Everything else is like, bro, for salvaging so much weapons to get literally nothing, that's the biggest problem. So they need to lower the amount of artifact enhancement chips to 60, for example, and then this to 10. They need to lower all the prices for this. This apartment right here, they do as they please. I won't get into it, because at the end of the day, it won't be worth buying. Okay, just grind it in Workshop or Brilliant Light, and then they need to make those other materials worth buying here, because it's not balanced out. You just get too little things with salvaging your +20 artifact. You should be getting a lot of things back, like especially artifact enhancement chips, and that overall would fix the situation with artifact enhancement chips. In a way, not completely, not even close, but slightly it will fix it, because then you would salvage +20, so you can get at least 50% artifact enhancement chips back, so you can then work on some other better artifact, so you can go in somewhat of a circle and abuse this event correctly. So in my eyes, I had to address this. In my eyes, this was important topic. They can leave the amount of salvaging material we get, but they need to fix the prices in the shop, because it's too expensive, not worth it. At the end of the day, the event just becomes useless and a huge trap for everyone. Like, it's misleading you, you can mess up, you can delete accidentally your artifacts. I know it's your own fault, our fault, but at the end of the day, this event needs to be fixed, and it needs to be better. Okay guys, I believe I covered everything. I talked everything what I wanted to talk about. One more time, in my description below and as a pinned comment. Oh, I left out, never mind. One more time as a pinned comment, and in the comment section below, join my support for the essence codes, and as well I put the random 50 codes right here, so whoever is the fastest, you're gonna get the 1000 free essence. So every time you see urgent in the title, click fast. Subscribe with notifications on so you won't miss it. 80% of you who are watching me aren't subscribed, bro, and I'm on the road 50k. Subscribe, please. Okay, that's it. Love ya, and bye.